And these are also guys that, well, besides throwing me a birthday party, you know how meaningful, this block threw me a birthday party. You've never seen that before.
Yeah.
They had a
Do
cake.
that very often? Do you throw police officers?
Only this one.
No, if they come down here and act right and talk right,
Hey,
this block ain't got no problem.
we-
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you, love. Hey, see you, babe. So this to me is a place where I was here more than any other place when I was in West Center City. I was here because it's a combination of both people who should be here, who want to be here, and it's a combination of people who need help and need some support. And so I was able to be a presence here and a support system here, where most cops, like you were told, they just jump out and they shoo them from the block, they shoo them from the intersection. That does nothing. It doesn't help. To get their trees cut back, they needed the lights. People wouldn't come in and change the light bulbs. So people talk about gangs, or they talk about the opioid crisis. They're symptoms. They're important. It's important that we address them, but they're only symptoms. They're symptoms of poverty. So I don't want people to ignore the gang problem or the drug problem or the drug problem or the gun problem. But I think we're missing the first step. It begins with addressing the human conditions. If you address the human conditions. So I didn't see gangs here. Matter of fact, I had told you I didn't arrest anyone. From the day I was here, I didn't put handcuffs on anyone. But the crime went down. People stopped, not because I apprehended or broke up some crime syndicate. It's because I supported the human conditions.
But remember I was crying that day? You say when you louder it's not going to get done, but then I was really upset, but it worked out. I mean, man, what I've been on this one job now for like 7 months, so it's going well.
But for me, at the end of that day, with whatever you were crying about, the fact that I was here and even if I couldn't help you except for just being here, that to me was a success. It's what police don't understand.
I was frustrated.
Yeah.
Because
But that to me, I was glad I was here for you. Not that I could help you in a specific way, except for just being here.
Do you meet many police like that?
maybe one or two others, if I didn't know. Oh, they're not really friendly like that. And then they think even if you outside, like I work at night, so even if you're outside or they always think you're doing something bad, but it's not that way.
That's a hard thing that I had to it's difficult to accept, is the fact, here's a place that could use support, could use help, and the people who are designed to help, the community feels, when they see them, feels like the total opposite, like they're uncomfortable. They're afraid. That makes them. It's just the opposite of what it should be, and that's it's a hard. That's the culture.
Because
oh crap!
What's up?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, good to see you.
And when he came down, he stopped and pulled in front of the liquor store, and then you had two coming up. And they jumped out on him, and everybody was just like, what's going on? Because we weren't doing anything, we just standing out there talking like we do. The lady cop told me to shut up. I said, who you talking to? And she was like, you need to be quiet before you be in handcuffs. And I said, for what? She said, you need to move along. I said, no, I'm gonna stand right here. So I started recording with my phone. I said, I have a right to do this, and you can't stop me. So she really was like being really combative with me, and I had to really just catch myself like, lady, I don't care nothing about that badge. It's a respect thing. You respect me and I respect you. You jump out the car with the other officers and you telling me to shut up and move. That's not how you talk to people. And you wonder why the community don't like the police.
What you see when these cops drive by is none of that happens. You can't make introductions. You can't have any conversations, and you certainly can't ask for help.
Nope.
How can you ask for help when you're driving 25 miles a day? Look, like I said before, if you're on the highway, you need your car. Mm-hmm. If you're in a city, come on now.
You can walk.
You walk. You walk. That's the only way you understand and meet and not only understand a neighborhood, but it's the way you connect with people. No one meets people from a car. If I did anything, I showed this community what they deserve. I showed this community what they should have. At least the basic services they should have.